Hello friends, it is day 251 of Lifeteams. This is update number 14. So I have not posted a blog in a really long time, and you'll have to forgive me for that. Things have been really busy with the end of Lifeteams coming. There's actually only 1 week left. 7 days left of Lifeteams. It's been a long journey, and this has been a long time coming. So, yeah, let's just get to it. I have a lot to talk about, and not too much time, so yeah. So, every year, Lifeteams, the Lifeteamers plan a 5-day hike through the Wanafuga Trail, which is on outskirts of Vancouver Island, and it's like 43-kilometer trail or something like that. Anyways, we have basically we have to plan it as if we were taking youth, and so basically we take everything in our backpacks, the tents, the food, everything, and we go. And so I've been planning that for the last month with my other housemates, and we got all ready and we got all down there, and it was fantastic the first night. But the second day it started to rain, and rain and rain and rain, and with that came bad attitudes. And unfortunately, we ended that trip really early. We ended it. We came to the decision and ended it. But I found out that my coping mechanism during situations like that, where it just rains and it's miserable, is humor, and I try and make people laugh, which is really funny. Anyways, with Lifeteams being done, Friday was my last day of placement at Cyrus Center. That was definitely interesting, and as well, it's just, we also finished our under discussion, which was it went really well on our last night. We got more youth than we've ever had show up, so it was really interesting to ask them the really intense questions that came, and the last question, or the second last question, was, do you believe what Jesus said was true? Yes or no, kind of thing. There was only 2 choices, right? But anyways, so that was an interesting night. But placement and under discussion being done as a whole, I'm really sad. It's almost like you're leaving high school, but this time I seem to care a lot more about the people I'm leaving, these youth that I've impacted, these relationships that I've built. I'm not necessarily leaving, but I won't have that role in their life anymore, and it's really definitely sad. The other day it just dawned on me, during a fundraising seminar that we did, that I did. I'm gonna be a professional youth worker, and it's just like, oh my goodness. Oh man. Anyways, part of being at Cyrus, I've been dealing with. I have a really good gift of evangelism that God has given me, and I've been struggling and battling with the fact that when I lead youth to the Lord, their lives don't change. They stay the same, and they continue to go the same way that they did, and nothing changes. And it seems like, and I have this feeling like I've screwed up, like I haven't said the right thing, or I missed something, or what I've said is not good enough. And I kind of believe these lies. And my past couple months at Cyrus, I've actually led another youth to Christ. And the other day we were talking about rapture, May 21st, the world's going to end. And I ended up re-leading a youth to Christ. So um, which is fantastic. The first youth, I almost didn't want to go and talk with him about God because I seen the way that the other youth reacted, and I almost didn't do it because I was scared. I was scared of that happening again, but God's been really working on me in that area in my life. I can trust Him completely in my life, with my faith, with providing for me, with all those things. But when it comes to the lives of others, I think He wants me to work. We're working on that together, and I've decided that I will use the gifts that God has given me, because He has given them to me. And what I'm going to do though is get either learn to become good at discipleship, or find a team who's really good at discipleship, and kind of guide them along to this person who's good at it. Also, coming back to placement, the youth don't. So it's been going on mentally with me. But coming back to placement, the youth don't let you know how much they miss you until you say that you're leaving. And this past couple of days where I've said I'm leaving, it's just been totally worth it. All those times I've struggled with the youth, all those times where they've argued or fought me, it's been worth it. I mean, the thanks that I've received, kids saying things like, "Thanks for what you're doing in our lives," or sending enormous notes on Facebook about how we've changed their lives, and I don't even see it, just on coffee dates and things like that. And it's just an amazing opportunity that God has given all of us life teamers, and me especially, to work in these youth's lives in the way that we have, and we may never see the results, but it's been totally worth it. Through Lifeteams, I feel like I'm becoming the man of God I ought to be, and not the child that I used to be. I feel like I'm more like a man, and I'm starting to become shaped in the image of Christ in small ways. Bear with me, but in small ways, and I'm really thankful for that. And graduation is coming up for Lifeteams, and that's also really exciting. I think I'm going to graduate. I actually finished every assignment, which is really it's a great achievement for me. And I feel like I've done the best that I can, and so yeah, I think I'm going to graduate. There was mixed feelings around the house about people leaving, or us leaving in a week. There's people who are sad, and others that are happy, others that are excited about what God's going to be doing, others that are fearful because they have nothing but fog in front of them, but trust the Lord. But it's still interesting to see everybody's responses, and mine personally, which brings me to my really exciting news. But I think I'm going to save that. I'm not going to say it. Not this time. I don't think the time is right yet. But yeah, that's what's been going on in a nutshell. There's been a lot more, and I can't even begin to write or to tell you these things unless I talk in person. But I thank you for viewing this video. I thank you for spending the time to journey with me again, with what God's been doing in my life and the lives of youth, through me and without me. And yeah, thanks for viewing this video. I think I'll have one more up before the end of the year, and yeah, see you around.